Hi, everybody. So Charitable 1.8.13, that's a mouthful, just came out. And one of the highlight features of that release, it's such a big release, but one of the biggest highlights is something that we're calling the campaign showcase. And, you know, Charitable has had various ways of showing off the campaigns on your site before. But we've kind of taken it now to another level, especially with everybody wanting to customize everything on their site these days in WordPress. We made it so that you can display campaigns in a variety of different ways, different layouts without touching code. And there is so much put into this, and it's still easy enough to use, but there's so much put into this that I may have to do multiple videos on it. But I wanted to get this just out there just so you could see what this is. Try it out in WordPress. Try it out in Charitable 1.8.13. So take a look at my screen right here. So I already have a number of different campaigns. Some of them have featured images, which we will get to in a future video. That's another thing coming out in 1.8.13. So as you can see, you know, I have them in kind of like a mosaic layout right here. And all I did was basically, I just went to a blank page. I already had my campaigns, everything already entered. And it's a new actual block. So if I go to before, and this is pretty much how you add it. Of course, we don't want to create another one. This is kind of the default settings. I kind of have what I want to show you here, but let's go ahead and take a look at just some of the things that you can change here. And if you're an agency or you're a developer, you customize things for your clients, you're going to be drooling when I probably go over this, because it's going to save you a ton of time. You know, obviously you can change the number of campaigns, the number of columns. You know, you can make it just even a single column. If you've got the image, if you want to adjust your images, you can order it in a variety of different ways. You can order it ascending or descending. You can pick the status. So is you only want to show active campaigns or campaigns that are ended. So you can create a gallery just of campaigns that have completed, for example, which is now much easier to do. Parent campaigns, children campaigns, inactive campaigns, and the next system of menus we got here is display settings. I can't go into all of this, but just rest assured that you can enable and disable just about anything you see on the screen and more. So if you want a progress bar, you want to showcase how the progress bar works or is shown. If you want a mosaic layout, and I love this title over image ability that we have here, especially if you have images for your campaigns. This really makes them stand out. But of course you can switch back to, you know, putting them below the image. And that was just one click. There's no CSS, there's no JavaScript. It's just basically one click. And you can adjust the image height, like I said, the description limit, and so forth and so on. But really quick, interactive features. You can have badges on, or what we call urgency badges, on or off. I'll show you quick donate later, but if you just go through the rest of these, you can see that we have a ton of color settings, typography, search and sorting, which we'll get to later. But let me go ahead and save this and show you what it looks like on the front end. And there you go. As you can see, we've got nice little animations here. Pagination is built in, and it's really simple. I will love to show you more about that later. But there is one more thing that I want to show you about campaign updates. It is basically that you don't have to have this particular layout for campaign showcases. You can also do a carousel and a slider. So if I just save that, refresh my page, and now you have a carousel. A nice little clicker here. And if you're on mobile, this should like swipe back and forth. So I like the card layout myself, but if you have a carousel, sometimes carousels are great because that you can contain them. You can put them in sidebars or in, above, below a header or above a footer or something like that. So this is fantastic. It operates pretty much the same way with pretty much the same amount of settings, as you can see here. Anyway, this is Campaign Showcase. This is adaptable for mobile. This is going to be the biggest, I think, visual block Charitable has ever had. And this is, why did we create this? Because we saw a lot of people trying to make the same request, making the same kinds of changes and tweaks in the code for various. And we decided we wanted to create something new, fresh. We have a campaigns short code block. We left that alone because we don't want to change or break any existing functionality. And we created this campaign showcase. It comes with Charitable Pro plugin. Like I said, 1.18.3, any purchase plan or any subscription plan, it's already in there ready for you to use. And I can't wait to show you more in the next video. Feel free to give us, though, feedback after you try it out. Check us out at wpcharitable.com. And remember, compassion, I don't know what I'm doing here, through action. We'll see you in the next video.